Trump. U.S. should fund safe schools before Ukraine. Former President Donald Trump has called on U.S. lawmakers to prioritize funding for school security over sending military aid to Ukraine. Speaking at a pro-gun conference, Mr. Trump questioned how the U.S. has $40 billion to send to Ukraine, but cannot ensure security in schools. The meeting of the National Rifle Association, NRA, the largest U.S. gun group, is taking place in Houston. The intervention comes days after 21 people died in a Texas school shooting. Before we nation build the rest of the world, we should be building safe schools for our own children in our own nation, Mr. Trump said in Friday's speech, drawing loud applause. Earlier this month, the U.S. Congress overwhelmingly voted to send nearly $40 billion, £31 billion, in military aid to Ukraine. In total, U.S. lawmakers have sent about $54 billion to Ukraine since Russia invaded in February. Congress should vote immediately to take back every penny of unused COVID relief money, Mr. Trump went on. Take it back from the states and use that money to quickly establish impenetrable security at every school all across our land. Mr. Trump rejected calls for tightened gun controls, saying decent Americans should be allowed firearms to defend themselves against evil. He instead proposed a top-to-bottom overhaul of school safety, with fortified single points of entry including metal detectors and at least one armed police officer on every campus. He accused Democrats of stonewalling such security measures.